Alright, so got some Atlantic salmon here. Just put this in the Ziploc bag, and I used more of a, I guess you could say more of an Italian kind of vibe, mainly garlic powder, just a little bit of Lowry's seasoned salt, tad bit of pepper, and like a small little pinch of garlic salt because I don't want it too salty. But I mainly use majority of the garlic powder because that's the sort of feature taste I'm going for. Everything else is like an accent type thing, like, you know, but I really like the garlic taste on that. And so later we're gonna do some garlic noodles. We're gonna use a little bit of, you said chicken broth and
yeah, chicken broth, garlic powder, maybe some garlic salt and some cracked black pepper. Yeah.
Perfect. I'm dirty. Perfect. So anyway, just kind of shake up the bag and get the seasoning all through the salmon.
Oh yeah.
Hope I don't wake up baby girl, but it's okay.
Yeah, we know how to get her back to sleep if she wakes up.
Right. Just
No, we didn't use the tea in the seasoning. I just took it out and forgot to put it back.
That's pretty good.
Even though this is really, really good tea.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's around like, what time is it? It's 12:37. It's nap time. So that's why the energy level is like, oh yeah, I never got the garlic salt. Get the garlic powder.
You got the energy of Kip from Napoleon Dynamite.
So, yeah, nap time. Then went to the store with baby girl and stuff, and just watching her relax is like really therapeutic. To see her calm down, and it's like, nah, I'm getting it too. Oh man.
Oh, pass out.
So later on for tonight, got the broccoli in the fridge. What I'm gonna do with the broccoli is kind of keep a little bit of the garlic theme, but instead of using like garlic butter to overdo it, I'm just gonna use regular butter. Just a little bit of garlic salt, and then Lowry seasoned salt, just a smidge of that, but not much. But I really kind of want to go for a garlic theme tonight. Okay.
Got the broccoli.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get as many in there as I can. Instead of overshot it, it's better to do that than not have enough. So I'm gonna try to fill this up as much as I can without it spilling over or anything. I think that's the most I'm gonna get in here. So when it cooks, I'm not no expert or nothing, but this is just from my personal experience with broccoli. It stands up tall now, but when it cooks, it actually goes down. And it kind of actually gets down to about here, up to that point. So that's why I'm trying to cram as many as I can. But I think this is pretty decent for right now. So
Yeah, we just gotta add the water.
yeah.
And we'll start steaming the broccoli.
Pretty much. Matter of fact, put this back in the fridge.
There you go.
All right, now it's time to put the salmon on the grill. Let it marinate for about an hour. So I'm already preheated the grill. We're ready to just slide them on in. I might be lucky enough to get all four of them in. Let's see.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, that's a fine thing.
Yeah. Now we've add a fourth layer.
Yeah, just gets marinated a little longer. So for 3 slabs of salmon like that, I usually put it on for about 15 minutes. Start there. Then I'll eyeball it too, just to make sure. Sometimes with this particular George Foreman grill, you can't really set the temperature like you could with like a normal oven or the more high-tech one. So
You've got to be very thoughtful while you're cooking.
Yeah, so you just come back and check on it, you know. Come back and check on it every,
Just come back and
just
check
come
on
back
it.
and check on it. Like, I put it on for 15 minutes, so I'm most likely going to get an eye on this at about, like, maybe 10 minutes. Just to see where it's at, or maybe even 8 minutes, just to see how it's looking and on that. Um, in the future, I will definitely upgrade the grill to more of a high-end grill. That way I can really customize the temperature and all that and really get the texture and the, kind of the overall feel that I want.
Right.
I usually do olive oil. I didn't do olive oil this time because I forgot. So, but it's fine without it or with it. But I will say when you do use olive oil, you get a nice crust on the salmon altogether. So like on the edges, it's really kind of good crunchy, not like heavy crunch, but like a good crust. It's really nice to have that texture when you get it right. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. We got the broccoli boiling right now. Water's trying to heat up. And so last but not least, we're going to do garlic noodles, but we're going to we're going to do a little manip with it. We're going to take your standard ramen noodles, and we're not going to use the pack, seasoning pack. We're actually going to use our own seasoning. That's going to cut down on the sodium, and it's also just gives us our own spin on it. Alright, so I've already emptied out some of the water in the broccoli here, so it could just steam the rest of the way.
Ooh.
And then I'll start seasoning it pretty soon. The fish is looking pretty good so far. I think I'm gonna turn these around, not on the other side, but actually do like a
Flip.
a 180 type situation. Just to let the bottom ends cook a little bit more.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Get a little bit more char on the ends.
Yeah, and so I'm actually just gonna try to scoop it. If not, that's not a problem. So I'm not gonna leave this on for long. Just maybe 2 minutes. Yeah. If that. And we got one more piece we gotta cook here. So
That's right.
So
It's been marinating for a little bit.
yeah. So we did all that. Next is the noodles. I'm just back. Let me get plate. On the plate here, right up under there. Let me set this down here. And now, so it looks like it's cooked pretty well. It looks juicy. Doesn't look dry or nothing. It looks pretty good.
All right.
15 minutes is a good benchmark. That's a good situation. Let's see here. That's pretty decent. So kind of all start crumbling there, but like I said, I'm not trying to prepare this at a restaurant or anything. This is just for home cooking.
Yeah, we'll worry about fancy plating another day.
I'm not that guy. I just came on here to make a little, honestly, just for health reasons, just eating cleaner in general.
Yeah.
It's the whole purpose behind this whole, for me it is, it's just to eat cleaner in general. It's not about trying to, have a gourmet custom look like it just came out the Cheesecake Factory or something.
Not just yet.
End up getting really good at it.
Even better is when people make an awesome discovery by mistake, by accident.
Well, that's how majority of everything we know has been made. All potato chips and chocolate chip cookies.
That's right.
All accidents. So this last piece, I'm just gonna cook it for, let's just start off with 5 minutes.
All right.
We'll just just start there as a base point, and I'll eyeball it from there.
Mm-hmm.
So looks like this broccoli is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is actually get my fork, kind of stick it in there and check for texture.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's starting to, yeah.
Starting to soften.
Oh yeah, it's starting to soften.
Without being soggy.
Not soggy, but
Yeah.
so now I can go ahead and start seasoning it.
Okay.
So let me just we'll start off with a little bit of seasoned salt.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the base. Seasoned salt really works well. For my taste buds, it works well as like a base seasoning.
Mm-hmm. Like the glue that holds everything together.
Yeah, it's that. What she just said, that was perfect. Looks like the oven right here is perfect. So then we use some garlic salt.
Okay.
And then my secret weapon for this is just going to be...
Not going to be a secret anymore.
Just heated butter. Just regular heated butter. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, just heated. Just warm up some butter. This is garlic powder.
Yeah, garlic powder, okay. That doesn't look like butter.
Yeah, I'm going to do that next because it looks like the fish is about to be almost done.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you can do is just get you some, whatever butter you use, it doesn't matter. Just get you some butter.
We like to use Land O'Lakes.
Yeah.
Because it's got like a, what is it? It's a butter with canola oil.
Yeah, so just get that. And then get this little, nice little mini bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like baby girl might be waking up. So yeah, cheers.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, let's get this butter. Just
Do
over.
Yeah, do over for sure.
All right, try it again. Do over. Yeah, so do that. Heat this up. Actually, I'll put this right here. The rest of the good stuff.
Yeah, the rest of the syrups.
Heat the butter up. I'll say 50 seconds.
Okay.
Well, that's doing that. It's time to start stirring. Get my utensil here.
Yeah, and I'm going to go check on baby girl. We'll be back. Now we're starting on the garlic noodles. We have some chicken broth in this little skillet.
Oh yeah, and this is...
We used, what is this? Oh, Swanson Natural Goodness chicken broth. 33% less sodium. So yeah.
Yeah, we all in there just doing anything. Yeah, we are. That's not a tutorial. It's just...
Well, technically it is because it's showing what we do.
Yeah.
We're not saying, hey, you will be able to land a job as a chef at Cheesecake Factory if you do it the way that we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot. I'm all focused on the chicken broth, but I'm not focused on the chef. Sorry about that.
That's fine. I was laughing at her. You doing okay? You doing okay? Ooh. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
so,
she already had her garlic noodles, aka her Similac.
all right. Anything we eat, she eats.
Yeah, anything. She eating good.
I guess we'll start with 2 packs and see what happens.
Okay.
We shall see what happens. So,
Right.
in here is the finished product of this fish.
Okay.
So,
Looks yummy.
looks pretty good. I can see that nice glaze glisten over there. That means it's not overcooked. You know, it's pretty legit. Nice and tender. The broccoli is pretty much actually is done.
Yeah, it did cook down like you said it would.
Yeah, so that's why I was trying to jam in as much as I could.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first time for me trying this chicken broth garlic noodles thing. So
Yeah,
see
we'll
how
see.
that goes.
We'll be back once the broth is boiling and we're adding the noodles.
Yep.
Right. So, what are we doing now?
I've got the noodles in here with the chicken broth already. Put a little bit of garlic salt in the broth just to get it started. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, now the noodles are starting to form how we want them to form. And yeah, my vocabulary is like the funniest. So, yeah, I'm, you know.
Starting to form how we want them to form. Look at you, noodles. Looking how you looking.
Yeah. So, then start throwing some of my seasonings in it. But one thing I can't stand about noodles done wrong is when they're overcooked.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's like slime going down your throat,
Oh.
and it makes me gag.
The two have become one because it's the same thing for me.
Yeah, this is garlic powder.
Garlic powder, okay.
Yeah.
So we got garlic salt, garlic powder. Guess we'll see what other seasonings you add.
Yeah.
We're not using cilantro, it just happens to be on the counter.
That's funny.
At least not that I know of, if we're doing garlic noodles.
Yeah, I like the noodles not to be not too hard or nothing. Obviously not dry, but just more on the firm side than the soggy side.
I think they call that al dente.
Uh huh.